We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's an Elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Northern California and Puerto Rico. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, into the box, Joe Morgan. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this evening.
California, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way
Joe
from Lee.
Morgan.
And we are underway from
First
Houston
pitch,
as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. The 1-1 from Lee. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. McCann is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him
Three
now.
balls, no strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the
Batting
game's
third,
first base runner
the
here with
center
one
fielder,
away.
number 12.
A fastball
Steve
here as he'll take a look at
Finley.
ball one, 1-0. Finley is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Dave Parker. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Parker.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Standing in, Torrey Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Squad, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hunter is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Chipper Jones. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Morgan has it. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are 2 gone. In now, Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No ball,
he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench.
Leading off
He'll
for
get
the
us
Blue
started
Sox,
in the top of the second. Circle change there, called strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that misses inside 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to third. Chipper is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Brian McCann.
The catcher, Brian McCann.
Now a throw back to first by Oswalt, just keeping him close. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Oswalt gets ahead with strike one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Anthony Rendon. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
I got the count 1-2.
On a line, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Riding in once again, Steve Finley. He singled his last time up. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Cliff Lee, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt.
31.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. He's running again. In there. Now the throw.
2 balls.
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Larkin leads off second with nobody out. Two pitches, a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2. And struck him out. Stepping up now, Corey Hunter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. Larkin ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. And they're runners at the corners now. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he's back easily. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Finley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Nolan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He struck him out. Striding into the box, Johnny Bench.
Leading off
he
for the
flew
Blue
out in his
Sox,
last at-bat.
the catcher,
Almost, Matty. Almost
Johnny
went deep his last
Bench.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Jones is right there, one down.
The
Here's
batter,
Corey
number
Seager.
5,
Comes into this
shortstop,
at-bat 0 for 1 in the
Corey
ball game.
Seager.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a runner on first with
The
one
third
out
baseman,
now.
number
And into the
7,
batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready for another chance.
batting,
Roy
the
Oswalt.
pitcher,
He singled and
Roy
scored in his first appearance in
Oswalt.
this one. Fouled away. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. Seager is off at first with 2 away. Hops this one up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Leading off
0 for
for
1
Puerto
for him
Rico.
here in this one.
The
Things
left
not
fielder,
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle
Bellinger.
innings. They're down by a couple of runs,
Nope,
and
that's the
this
ball.
would be the right place and the
Ball
right
1, no
time
strike.
to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th
Off
inning.
the plate. Ball 2.
And he misses again, 2-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So
center
1 away
fielder,
here with the bases
25,
empty. And here comes Andrew.
Joe.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And Oswalt goes to the fastball here again as he gets ahead 0-1. High and deep to right. Parker going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes an
Leading off
important
for
cog in the
Northern
big red
California,
machine, Joe
the second
Morgan.
baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the
0-1.
heart of the plate. 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of
Now
pitches,
batting,
but both getting the
first
same thing,
baseman,
both throwing
Paul
strikes early, keeping the
Goldschmidt.
ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
0-2 is the count.
Behind 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones racing back but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away,
12.
and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley, and it's fouled away. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with two runs. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Anthony. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt.
Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parker's under it. One away. Digging in, Barry Larkin. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Goldschmidt over to his left. Two gone. Now to the plate, Cliff Lee. First time up, he went down looking. Eddie Rosario has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Ball.
And here's a fastball on 0-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Felipe Vasquez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 73.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker.
Leading off for the Blue Sox, the
He's
right
ready.
fielder.
Here's the first offering.
Dave.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Bellinger is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now
digging in once again, Johnny Bench. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Andrew, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is skied into short left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. In is Torrey Hunter. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Well, this is an approach.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Popped him up. Suarez shading to his right, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Ball one to start the at-bat. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Brandon Phillips is going to get the call off the bench now, and that'll officially do it for Roy Oswalt.
Brandon Phillips.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
3-1 the count now. Back up the middle, picked up by Larkin. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the power hitting David Robertson takes over now here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Robertson.
Fred McGriff will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Larkin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. John Axford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in now, Andrew Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Fred McGriff.
Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle to his left, Seager. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off.
Batter number 11.
Ready now, Barry Larkin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to... Leading off the inning, Steve Finley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Finley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen 1 power pitcher, 1 finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, but both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Now batting.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Robertson.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, the pitcher, David Robertson.
Jason Giambi will pinch hit here, and he's... potential tying run.
Into pinch hit, Jason Giambi.
Johnny Venters is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Johnny Venters.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Shot toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hunter is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now batting, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And a step off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
But the runner's back easily. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Bench gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Johnny Bench.
Leading off,
he could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball.